Since the month of June, Enlighted has put together a competition all over the world. They received over 600 applications, of which they got a list of about 200 that had to do with education technology. That resulted in a short list of 18 that competed today. And now we have the 10 finalists. We have a jury of over 25 of the most reputable education experts in the country, including VCs, investors, serial entrepreneurs, and even the odd entrepreneurship chairman of a big business school. At the end of this process, we're going to have 4 prizes. We're going to have the IE Education Prize, given by IE University. We're going to have the Fundación Telefónica Social Content Prize, given by Fundación Telefónica. And we're also going to have the WIDA Educación Telefónica Digital Prize. And then we're going to have the first Enlighted Grand Prize that will be chosen by this reputable jury. So let the show begin. Each team will have 3 minutes, and then we'll have time for questions. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming this team from Brazil. They are going to revolutionize learning a language. How are they going to do it? They're going to apply AI and virtual reality. Gamification. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming B-Tools.
Hello, everybody. Okay. Sorry, it wasn't me. So, wait, stop it. Okay, let's leave here. So, hello, everybody. My name is Fabio, and I am the CEO of B-Tools. We created a brand new environment for learning, and I'm bold enough to say that we are reinventing education in a digital world. Families have changed a lot in the past 100 years. So my question is, why haven't schools? Believe me, this is an advertisement for an English school. Look how motivated students are. Right? So what we do is, we change the environment, we change the way students learn, and we change the business model for language schools. If you want to learn a new language, you have basically 2 options today. First, regular traditional schools with good learning results, but it takes a long time period and offers very poor motivation for students. Second option, these very cool apps with great motivation for students, but insufficient learning results. And then we have B-Tools, which combines the best of the 2 models with regular classes that uses technology in order to offer results and brings motivation for students. How do we do it? First, VR platform. We produced 25 hours of content for virtual reality. Actually, we created a complete virtual reality series where the student is a character in first person, talking to the actors. Second, an app. We launched an app using gamification, neuroscience, and meaningful content to engage students. And third, data processing system. We use artificial intelligence and big data in order to make a profile of every student, check their performance, and improve the classes according to their results. Again, VR platform, an app, data processing system, all combined with the flipped classroom methodology. That's what makes B-Tools unique. We are currently operating in Brazil, an over €1 billion market, and we have plans to expand it to every possible country around the world. We've been operating for only 3 months, and we have some great achievements already, such as 1,700 app users, 24 schools licensed, and a retention of students 80% higher than traditional schools. Our team was created by, first, me, an entrepreneur with over 10 years experience in language teaching field, and Binoculus, a startup leader in extended reality in Latin America. Today, we have a group of 35 outstanding people focused on this dream. When we first started with tools, we had a dream about starting a revolution in education, according to Sir Ken Robinson, who's going to be here. As a Brazilian poet once said, a dream that you dream alone is nothing but a dream. But a dream that you dream together becomes reality. Thank you very much. Questions. And there's a microphone. And maybe I can give you this. Thank you very much. I don't know if it's working. Yeah.
Hello? Oh, now. So can you give us more details about your business model? How do you monetize and so on?
Sorry, didn't...
Give more details about your business model.
Okay.
How do you monetize?
All right, very good. So basically, we have this school's license today. It's people that open an English school, because you're only teaching English right now. So they open an English school, and they pay the license for us. They use our platform and our brand. And from the amount the students pay, 25% comes to us. So it's a license fee. And something important about the business model as well, our plans to, when you come to other countries, is to license this inside regular schools, like formal schools, universities. They all can use our platform to teach languages.
I was going to ask you about that. I mean, what is your target market at the moment? Could be any school, or language schools, public schools, private schools. It's a range. I mean.
Okay. Well, our market, as I said, it's any formal schools or universities that can teach, that wants to teach languages. We've been asked a lot if you can use our platform, our method, our system to teach other things like geography or math or whatever. And actually, we do. We have plans for that. We have in our group some experts in some other areas, and they're running tests in geography, for example. But for right now, it's only language. Where, as I told you, we're teaching English, but we have our platform ready to take it to any other language. Answer your question? Okay. That's it? Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Our next team has AI tools for customized training and learning based on not only your previous knowledge, but what you're going through in your life today. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Capa Ball from Spain.
Thank you. Okay, hello everybody. Thanks for the opportunity. I'm Marta and I'm co-founder of Capable. I don't know how many of you will agree with me that there is an increasing gap between the academic world and the professional world. In fact, 90% of top executives of companies believe that university students do not come enough well prepared for the labor market after finishing their studies. On the other hand, we live in the automation era, where it is believed that near 375 million people might be forced to change profession in the next 20-30 years. All this together might be seen as a threat, but in Capable, we believe it's an opportunity, the opportunity to change the way we adapt and we confront this digital revolution. And in fact, numbers like the ones shown by Tecnavio tell us that the opportunity is on the personalized e-learning market. That's why 9 months ago, we created Capable, an artificial intelligence platform that creates completely personalized learning plans for our users. And we create these plans not by creating content ourselves, but taking the content from the online existing ones, high quality always. Capable helps companies improve critical KPIs, but it's also useful for young people that are not finding what they are looking for in the academic offer, and also for professionals that have realized that they need to recycle. How does it work? Easy. You enter Capable and you answer a brief skills and level test that helps our algorithm work for you, searching the content and curating it for you. Every time you consume one content of a learning path, let's say blockchain, we ask for feedback so that the internal curation is always fulfilled. Plus, we have gamification and follow-up tools in order to maintain motivation levels up. Our business model for both companies and individuals is based on a monthly subscription fee, less than 10 euros per month per user. And right now, we have the trust of B2B paying customers, summing up to 200 licenses. And we have recently closed a partnership agreement with K2 Partnering Solutions. Founding team is composed by Sixto, Jose, and myself. Sixto and Jose are serial entrepreneurs with exit cases like Mobilisto and Application, respectively. And myself, I have been running an innovation agency during the last 4 years. We have a super team of 6 more people, and together we have reached several milestones during the last 9 months. In between, we have a first round of 180K with investors like Javier Galloso, former CEO of Spotify Iberia, or Marieta del Rivero, former global CMO of Telefónica. This round served us to build the technology to an MVP stage and to hire the first team. But now we are seeking 250K in order to open the B2C market in Spanish-speaking countries, Spain, Colombia, Chile, Mexico, and Argentina, and of course, to improve the level of autonomy of our algorithm. That's all. Thank you very much, and happy to visit you in booth 101. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. There's no questions.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Our next startup, I mean, imagine if you could learn by creating your own quizzes. Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, this is what these people are trying to do. And if you did it this way, you could actually maybe teach your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Celebró Technologies.
Hello, my name is Raúl Orejas, and I am the founder of Celebró, the playful learning content created by students and for students. We believe education should be fun and creative, and that isn't happening today. The education system is strangling creativity and motivation in schools. They are turning schools into creativity killers, and they are turning students into bored and demotivated zombies that don't find any purpose in going to school. In fact, only in Spain, 20% of our students will be dropping out from schools before finishing it because they'll get bored. That's why we've created Celebró, because we want to bring back motivation and creativity in schools. And how do we do it? Well, Celebró engages students by enabling them to create their own learning content through games. Because when a student creates their own game, they are taking ownership of the content they are learning. And also, they are becoming teachers of their classmates. And they're having fun because they're playing games, and they're training their creative skills that are so important for the future. What we have is a software, a game creation software that allows students to turn any content into a learning game in 2 minutes and without coding. So the idea is that the students themselves create those games and share them with their classmates. Those games are uploaded in our game catalog that are for any age, any subject, and any language. And we have already 100,000 games, which make us the largest learning game catalog in Spanish. Also, we have gamification dynamics to involve students in the subject, such as points, leaderboards, or badges. And we also have tools for teachers, so they can keep track on their students' evolution. Our methodology is being proven by teachers that not only say that students improve creativity and improve motivation, but they also improve their results. In fact, scientific evidence shows that in every subject where Celebró is being used, the results improve substantially. Our traction, we have already 750,000 users every month, and we aim to reach 1.5 million by the end of the school year. Our growth is exponential, 15% month over month, with 70% of our users in Latin America, and we've reached all this with no cost in marketing. Our business model is a social business model because we believe education should be fun, collaborative, and accessible to everyone. But this is sustained by 3 business models based on licenses for schools, specific solutions for corporates, and we're launching this month an app for parents, which is a freemium app for B2C. Our team has 50 years of experience in creativity, economics, and technology. And so we put all this together to improve education and bring back creativity and motivation to schools. Thank you.
All right, moving right along. Our next startup is turning graduate education into online education. And they're actually working with some of the top universities in the world. From Spain, join me in welcoming global alumni.
My name is Pablo Rivas, and I'm the founder of Global Alumni, an edtech startup with 3,000 graduate students already and operating in 15 different countries. Everything has changed. You can ask any of the investors of these companies, and they will tell you that everything has changed. But what about education? I finished my MBA at IESE back in 2014, and it was a great school, great professors. But the thing is that I realized that we haven't changed anything for the last 2,000 years. It's the same way, the same method. So something is changing, you know? And we are talking a lot about e-learning. But e-learning is not a PDF, it's not videos online, and it's not about reaching a massive audience around the world. E-learning is much more than that. This is just the first wave. E-learning is about IE, it's about virtual reality, it's about customization, and at the end of the day, what it's about is about changing our mindsets. And that's what we are doing in Global Alumni. We are innovating in every phase of the process within universities. In life, there are thinkers and there are doers. And we are doers. When we started the company 4 years ago, they said, Pablo, you are not going to be able to break down barriers, language barriers, from the top universities in the world. And we did it. We have 3,000 students right now from the top main business schools from the world. So we are doers, and we are trying to combine the best online, the technology, with the offline, with the tradition, with the prestige. And in Global Alumni, we provide 4 services for universities. We provide advisory service, we provide high content creation, we provide marketing recruitment services, and we provide, we'll help them on the delivery process. So it's a turnkey solutions for universities. And who do we work with? We work with the best universities in the world. We work with UCLA, we work with Berkeley, we work with MIT Professional Education, and we work with ESADA Business School. Because we think that these top 10 universities that we are about to reach in 2020, those ones are the ones who are going to lead the change on education. Because the 4th revolution is already here. On the first one, on the second one, and on the third one, anything changed at all on education, but on the 4th one, education is going to change. It's not going to change by itself. Education is going to change because of the result of 5 different things: thinkers, doers, investment, of course, technology, and beside that, people, persons like the team at Global Alumni, that we wake up every day trying to transform higher education. Our motto is excellence or nothing. Excellence on rewriting education, or we believe nothing will change. Thank you. No questions, huh? No questions?
All right, moving along here. The next startup, I mean, can you imagine teaching your 2-year-old kid a foreign language? Well, this is what these people are doing. They're actually teaching English to foreign kids ages 2 to 8. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming from Spain, Lingo Kids.
Thank you very much. Perfect. Hi, I'm Ashley Samay. I'm Director of Product at Lingo Kids, the language learning platform for kids ages 2 to 8. Now, 500 million kids will be learning English by the year 2020. But unfortunately, traditional methods are expensive, they're time-consuming for parents, and quite frankly, due to geographical or financial barriers, or both, many parents don't have access to high-quality content. At Lingo Kids, we're changing that. Our mission is to break down education barriers and provide equal opportunities to kids around the world. Now, we're focused on English language learning, and we're specifically designed and developed to make activities as fun and engaging as possible for young learners. So in our product, we take kids through a series of fun activities, songs, games, writing exercises that adapt in level of difficulty to each child. We differentiate ourselves in the market because we are self-directed, we are personalized, and we are immersive. That means that for each child, their experience in Lingo Kids is unique. So if they love colors or if they love animals, we actually adapt that experience and make it harder if they get it right or easier if they get it wrong. Now, parents in the audience, we care about you too. So we empower parents and educators through guides, through progress reports, and printable activities for use at home. Our business model is a subscription model, so members pay a monthly fee for unlimited access to our content. 90% of our subscriptions are annual, and by controlling our cost of acquisition, we have a direct ROI. Now, as I mentioned, true to our mission, we really care about providing opportunities for all kids. So we offer a free version as well with limited activities. We've had great traction. We're a global company in 180 countries. We're focused on USA, LATAM, and Southeast Asia. And our model is backed by strong financial performance. We've grown 300% and across all of our key metrics, sales, customers, families. We reached over 5 million in ARR this year and 7 million registered families. Since launching in 2016, we've hit important milestones. We've raised over 10 million, some of which we just announced yesterday, which we're very excited about. We've reached over 40% headcount. And it is the team that I'm most proud of. We have a stellar exec team. We're led by our founder, Cristobal, who was head of platform at Vicky that had a 200 million exit. Our VP of Education, Suzanne Barchers, was on the board at PBS Kids, YouTube Kids, and now leads the Board of Education for Lingo Kids. Now, I want to wrap up with what is most important to us, and that's actually that the kids love us. We hear from parents and children like Adi every day about how we are changing the lives of millions of families and giving them opportunities they wouldn't have without Lingo Kids. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Okay, for the jury, we're not having my ABC kit, so remove that one. And we're going to go straight to the next one. This company is about intelligent digital content. Now, we all know everything's going digital, but imagine if you could have intelligent digital content that helps you match your profile to an organization. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Odilo from Spain.
Thank you. Education inequality is a global phenomenon and a high priority item for lots of politicians worldwide. Only a marginal improvement will have $1 billion impact on the global economy. That's why at Odilo we're looking to address inequality in general by making reading more accessible and more affordable to everyone. That's why we're working, for example, with the European Commission and alongside lots of ministries of education and culture in many different markets. How do we deliver on this mission? By offering intelligent digital libraries on a B2B basis to both public libraries as well as educational organizations, which in turn offer it for free to their communities. Why are we intelligent in our solutions? One, because it's fully personalized end-to-end web and mobile. Two, our content collections are fully customized for each customer, curriculum and non-curriculum. Three, we support multimedia. Four, we offer a Netflix-style user experience. And lastly, we offer reading comprehension and social learning capabilities that help maximize the reading experience. On top of this, we support lots of different content models out there, from the classic perpetuity model to the more flexible pay-per-use model, so our customers can make the most of their content budgets. Currently, we distribute 1.4 million titles from 3,000 publishers worldwide. We've been awarded multi-year contracts with ministries of education and culture and the likes from many, many countries, which grant us access to over 140 million users worldwide. We also have strategic resellers that are helping us get great traction, for example, Ingram in the US. All this is really interesting, but honestly, we feel like we're in the beginning of our journey. Our business model is scalable because actually our revenues increase with every customer. Why? Because we get more revenues with more checkout activity as well as more content activity. Our retention rates are near 100%, and our content and technology margins are high and are ever increasing with scale. We believe we have an unrivaled team with deep experience in both the telecom, the publishing, the library, and the ed tech space. Our vision is to ultimately aggregate content of all types, of all languages from all over the world, and unify it all in one platform, as well as continue to support more and more content license models to give our customers lots of choice, as well as we'll continue to invest in AI and data-powered services so that we ultimately will offer the world's largest intelligent digital content marketplace. Odilo, making reading affordable and accessible to everyone. Thank you.
Okay. This next company, I think you might see it says USA. Well, it's not a US company, it's actually an Israeli company. Everybody says Silicon Valley because that's where they raise money. In any case, what these people are doing is really amazing. You know, the idea of large-scale, personalized education is like everyone's dream. Well, with AI, you can actually do it. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming from Israel, the startup Sense.
Thank you. Thank you. Hola. We make sense. Our passion is scalable education. CS everywhere and STEM everywhere is a movement worldwide. The world recognizes the need for more scientists, for more engineers. But the revolution of scalable education cannot happen before we solve a very fundamental core problem. Let me give you an example from Harvard University course called CS50, where they have 100,000 students online each year. They give them amazing video lectures. It's like a blockbuster movie. But actually, learning is not like entertainment. It's not one way. It's not just content delivery. Because students, especially in STEM, they need to do assignments, especially open-ended assignments. And therefore, teachers need to review the assignments of every student and give them feedback. Now, Harvard and other schools understood that. So they opened dedicated track, as like you can see here at the right, that costs more. So for $2,200, your assignments get graded and evaluated by teaching fellows, by human teaching fellows, and not just auto-graded for $90. But unfortunately, they could not scale that to more than 200 students. And that's bad, because we cannot scale a process without scaling all its components. So we cannot scale education without scaling also the part of open-ended assignments and feedback. So this is what Sense solves in a very unique hybrid AI approach. It begins by taking all the submissions, all the answers for a certain question, translating it into virtual DNA sequences. Why? Because then we can use the best science in the world for analyzing such heterogeneous data, which is the science of genomics. Many machine learning algorithms that were proven and optimized to find patterns in such kind of data set. So we find patterns in students' answers. So maybe you began with 1,000 students, 1,000 answers, but actually there are just like 3 or 5 species of solution types. And what's remaining for the human educator now is to review and analyze each cluster and feedback each cluster and not each assignment individually. So if teaching before looked like that, reviewing tons of assignments, it took a lot of time and done in random order, now it's being organized and done easily in a scalable manner. And for students, if learning before was just receiving feedback that is shallow, like a B, now it is done in a more comprehensive way, 24/7, whenever the student needs some help. And the questions are the same, before and after, so teachers don't need to come up with new questions. Everyone benefits, students, instructors, and administrators, and this is when you can sell. And sense is applicable all around the world because assessment and feedback are needed all around the world. But it's unique in the market, not like other workarounds like multiple choice questions and adaptive courseware where it's very specific. We do it in a scalable manner with good academic outcomes. The company works with major universities in the US and in Israel. We have a big office in the US, in Manhattan. We raised seed. We were part of Y Combinator, and we raised more money from VCs and investors. Now we are raising Series A. It is led by the CEO, Seth Haberman. He is a very serious manager, was a senior vice president at Comcast. I bring the AI part. I have PhD in that. I'm a lecturer at many schools. Akiba was associate dean at Harvard. Now he works at Sense, and Karen built amazing products in the high-tech space. So, to conclude, now with Sense, education just got deep, just got responsive, personal, 24/7, and scalable. Well, education just got sense. Thank you very much.
Amazing stuff. All right. Most of you probably know that AI is everything right now, but the reality is that most people in companies are not capturing a lot of data, and they don't think data. So this next startup is actually using an online training tool to help people relate to data for corporate clients. Ladies and gentlemen, from Germany, join me in welcoming Stack Fuel.
Thanks. That's not us, so I need another presentation. Do you want to switch? Okay, here we go. So welcome from my side. My name is Leo. I'm the co-founder and CEO of StackFuel. We are from Berlin, and we have developed an online training platform for data analytics. So that means we help corporates and their employees to master data analytics, data engineering, and data science. But let's quickly talk about jobs in the future. They will change rapidly. So more and more people need to work in robotics, self-driving cars, AI, and data analytics. And the underlying trend on all of that is data, also big data. But the problem is here that there are not many people on the market who are able or who have those skills. So if we look at the market, there's over 2.7 million open positions in the US alone, which won't be filled until 2020. Same goes for Europe, and worldwide we are facing a shortage of over 10 million people who are able to work with data. So companies have a real problem. And here's the solution. The solution is that companies have to train their existing talent. We have developed an online learning platform which is focused on employers. We only focus on data analytics, so we don't do any other topics. And we always promise to make the people job ready. How do we do that? We have developed 4 different training programs. Data awareness, which is for all non-technical employees who should just understand the topic. And then the in-depth topics, data analyst, data engineer, and data scientist. And here, this is a 3 to 4 month program where you learn all the necessary skills to work in these jobs or just to get started. What's important to know, our training is just 10% theory and 90% practical learning. What does that mean? Here on the left-hand side, you see our learn management system where you can watch videos, screen texts, make quizzes, so the things that you might know from other platforms. But on the right-hand side, you see our data lab. And this data lab is the heart of our solution. It gives the learner all what he needs to run data analytics. So that's the data itself, it's the coding infrastructure, and it's the computing power. And if you have any questions, you can contact our support all the time, and you get an answer within under 5 minutes. To sum it up, we are B2B focused. You do the training on the job. The training goes 4 to 6 hours per week, so that's the workload for the employee, and we work with real industry data sets that the training makes sense for the job. That's our team. We are 10 people based in Berlin. We won quite a few awards. Most recently, we were named the most innovative training solution in Europe. And we don't only win awards, we also win clients. Telefónica is our biggest client so far, but we also work with other big clients like Daimler, BMW, and other financial institutions in Germany. We are moving into the international market now, to London and to Madrid. And I would be happy to get your votes, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions afterwards. Thank you very much.
All right. Now, last but not least, this is our last startup. Now, if there are any of you that are here today that are professors, you know that it's usual in a class of 56 students that some of them are going to get left behind. And it's very difficult to know whether the guys in the back are actually learning. Well, imagine if you had an AI tool that not only helped you with planning and scheduling, but actually told you who was learning and who wasn't. Well, that's what these people do. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Republic of Chile, UPlanner.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon for everyone. My name is Juan Pablo. I'm the CEO of the UPlanner. We are solving 3 big problems in Latin America: dropout, coverage, and quality. Quality in learning experience or faculty. What is UPlanner? It's a software based on mathematical algorithms and artificial intelligence for data analysis for higher education institutions. We add value, adding new resources to the strategic plan and measuring the main indicators of quality. We have 7 platforms for management and scheduling, student success, and learning experience. Our main competitors charge 5 times more, but do not have our entire offer. The principal milestones, we have 6 years of history. The last 3 years, we opened offices in Mexico, Colombia, Peru, and US, and others. And the last month, we closed our Series A for $5 million, ready to scale. We have 62 universities in 12 countries, the best universities in QS ranking, or the biggest in each country. Our business model is $5 per student per year per product. The average ticket is $100,000 per product per year. We are growing a double last 2 years, and this year we are selling $5 million. But not only the university benefit of our solutions, also governments, because they have more professionals, students, because they have a better student experience, and partners with co-selling and co-marketing. The market is huge, but our focus is 7,000 universities in the world. Our team is very high level in education management, in algorithms, and in sales. Your partner teams, we are 62 people, plus 20 developers in India. This is one of our case of the success case. This university in Mexico are saving $1 million per year. The last year we won this award, the best company in innovation worldwide, by Microsoft. We want to transform the education in a high-performance education. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, the good news is that because we had a no-show, we have moved up one of the finalists. So we have one more for today. And thank God we do, because these people are doing something that's truly relevant. Now, we all know that there's a bit of a disconnect between universities and companies. But what these people have done is made every student project as relevant as possible to society, to the companies, working with universities. So they're making university work relevant. Ladies and gentlemen, I could say from Colombia, but this is even more special. From Medellin, join me in welcoming Interacpedia.
Aló. Hola, Interacpedia. Okay. In the world, there are more than 1.4 billion students that are actually living an educational model that has not evolved in more than 200 years. Disconnecting from reality based on hypothetical cases and adapted to a reality and based on grades. In Interacpedia, we developed a new experiential collaborative learning model based on real challenges. People, I know that technology is really important in education, that we are changing education from the bottom, from the basics, the role of the professor, how they actually students connect with their purpose, and everything else. We develop a new co-creation platform that works similar to an Airbnb, and we connect research groups and cursus with all the problems of the world, making students' projects actually generate real value in society. So in more than 2 years, we have connected thousands of students with thousands of challenges from organizations all over the world. That's our impact. But in particular, our impact is how we can create entrepreneurs in a massive scale, how we can connect with other organizations and create new jobs. We have presented a solution for all kinds of topics, more than 600 companies in every topic. And we can achieve this in every course all over the world, in every university. And this is how it works. It was like an Airbnb Uber with university courses. We developed a co-creation platform that helps all decide the process. Here, I'm going to show you some really quick examples of our technology. These are all the methodologies and tools. This is how we discover challenges, how students actually connect during the workshops, how they can co-create during the process with organizations, how they manage their teams in real time, how they have feedback in real time in audio and video, how we can create new dynamic projects formats to connect with the community, how we can analyze big data for all the process in the middle, how we share moment stories, because this has to be fun, and how we manage ideas and be creative all the time, collaborative evaluation from all the stakeholders, how we connect with global stakeholder mentors all over the world, real networking inside classes, projected profiles with new algorithms, achievement with gamification, community logics and content, new network, understanding talent. A business model is like we got to a break-even point next 6 months, and this year we are going to get 300K. And we even invented a new business model for university, which we have shared more than $100,000 with professors and students. We have a huge opportunity in markets all over the world. This is only in Colombia. We have projected revenue of $16 million in the next 2-3 years. And this is our competition. We are the middle, actually, of the educational system. This is only a lot of awards and recognition. We're supposed to be one of the person that's going to change the world. And this is our team. We are going to scale up. I have no time. We want to actually create education like in the movies. That's what we want to do. Thank you.
I told you Medellin was special. All right, well, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. We have 4 prizes that we're going to announce today. What I'm going to do is call up first the person that's going to announce and award the prize. As I said earlier, the first prize is going to be a social impact prize. Second prize will be the Best Technology Award, and the third will be the Startup Higher Education Award. So, for the Social Impact Prize, I would like to call up José María Sanz Magallón, Telefónica Foundation General Manager.
Okay. So what I'm supposed to do, just to announce the win?
Maybe you can say a few words.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
This prize.
Absolutely. This is so it was. Well, thank you very much, and thank you to all the startups. It was really difficult because, as I think our chairman said, we believe that all what we do in education is having a social impact. Actually, a social impact. So it was very hard for us to make a decision. Nevertheless, we had to pick a startup, and we think that, you know, Lingo Kids, that is helping millions of children to learn languages, is, you know, one of the startups that is really achieving a huge social impact. So congratulations to Lingo Kids, and congratulations. But it's a recognition. We're really happy, and we hope that you are still successful.
Thank you. We appreciate the opportunity.
Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. Okay, and now for the Best Technology Award. This one will be given by Carolina Jo, CEO Telefónica Educación Digital, y Andrés Saborido, the Wire Spain manager.
Well, and the winner is Sense.
Woo! Sense.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You have a great product.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, and now for the final award before we get to the award of the jury. This is for the Startup Award for Higher Education, and it will be given out by Lucia Figard, Chairwoman of IE Rockets, and Juan Jose Güemes, Chairman of IE Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center.
Paris. Juanjo.
Juanjo, come on.
Thank you, everybody. As you know, IE University has to give the prize for the best startup in the higher ed segment. There was a lot of competition, but actually we had in that segment 3 finalists here, and being a very hard choice, I will let Juanjo say the name.
Where is the winner? And the winner is uPlanet.
Okay, and now for the moment that we've all been waiting for. The winner of this first edition of Enlighted. As I said earlier, over 600 startups from all over the world competing for this prize. 210 were picked initially, and then we had 18 finalists here in Madrid today. And now we have our winner. And who better to give that award than the person that represents the body and soul of the South Summit, Maria Benjumea.
Thank you, Paris. And the winner, who will be the winner? The winner is Ronen from Sense. Where is Ronen? Where is Sense? Yeah, great, you've done great. Come here.
Lucia, come up here.
José María, where is José María?
Yeah, thank you.
Woo! The winner.
Yes, can all the prize givers please come up? Juanjo, come on up. Come on up.
Super.
Al revés, the other way around.
Hombre.
Paris was the winner of Tel Aviv Venture Day.
Exactly.
Oh, amazing. Winner of Tel Aviv Venture Day as well.
Super.
Wow.
Super.
Okay, so before we go, can we give a big applause to Telefónica, our partner for this amazing event? Woo. And also to Lucia Figar for organizing this whole event.